Josip Broz Tito was a very important leader in history. He was born in 1892 in a small village in what is now Croatia. He grew up in a time of great change in Europe. Many countries were going through wars and big political changes. Tito became well known for his leadership and his role in World War II. He was the leader of the Yugoslav resistance during the war. This group fought against the Axis powers, which included Germany and Italy. The Axis powers occupied much of Europe, including Yugoslavia. Tito led a group called the Partisans. The Partisans were a group of fighters who wanted to free Yugoslavia from foreign control. Tito was a skilled military leader and was very brave. He knew how to organize people and build strong teams. His group grew larger and stronger as they fought the enemy. They used many different strategies to fight the Axis powers. Tito's partisans were successful in many battles. They helped free parts of Yugoslavia from enemy control. The Yugoslav people trusted Tito and saw him as a strong leader. After the war ended, Tito became the leader of Yugoslavia. He became the country's president and ruled for many years. He was known for his strong leadership and his ability to keep the country united. Yugoslavia was made up of different people with different cultures and languages. Many people thought it would be difficult for them to live together in one country. But Tito managed to keep Yugoslavia together through his leadership. He created a system where people of different backgrounds could work together. Tito also helped to create a socialist government. This meant that the government controlled many things, like the economy and industries. But Tito did not want Yugoslavia to be controlled by the Soviet Union. He wanted the country to be independent and make its own decisions. He worked hard to make sure that Yugoslavia could stand on its own. Tito also wanted to create good relations with other countries. He played an important role in the non-aligned movement. This was a group of countries that wanted to stay neutral during the Cold War. The Cold War was a time when the United States and the Soviet Union were in conflict. Many countries had to choose sides, but Tito did not want to be part of that conflict. He wanted Yugoslavia to be free from foreign influence and to make its own decisions. Tito's leadership was important for many reasons. He helped to keep Yugoslavia strong and united during a difficult time. His military skill and leadership in World War II made him a hero to many people. After the war, he became a symbol of strength and independence. His rule brought stability to a country that had been through many wars and struggles. Tito also worked hard to improve the economy of Yugoslavia. He focused on industry and infrastructure. Many people in the country saw improvements in their lives because of these changes. Tito made sure that there was education for everyone and that health care was available to all. He also worked to create a fair society where all people had equal rights. However, Tito's rule was not without problems. While he kept Yugoslavia united, the country was still made up of many different groups. These groups sometimes had different ideas about how the country should be run. Some people were not happy with the way Tito ruled the country. They thought he had too much control and did not listen to others. There were also disagreements about the economy and how to manage it. Even though Tito was a strong leader, not everyone agreed with his ideas. But Tito's ability to lead and his strong personality helped him stay in power for many years. He ruled Yugoslavia until his death in 1980. After his death, Yugoslavia began to face more problems. The country started to break apart in the 1990s, leading to wars and conflicts. Many people remember Tito for his leadership during World War II and his time as the leader of Yugoslavia. He is seen as a hero by many, but also as a controversial figure. His time in power shaped the history of Yugoslavia and had a lasting impact on the region. Tito's legacy is still discussed today, and people continue to have different opinions about his rule. Some see him as a strong leader who kept the country united, while others believe his style of leadership caused problems. Despite the different views, Tito remains an important figure in world history. He was a symbol of resistance, strength, and independence for many people in Yugoslavia and beyond. During his leadership, Tito was very careful about the way he managed Yugoslavia. He always worked to find a balance between the different nationalities that lived in the country. There were many different ethnic groups such as Serbs, Croats, Bosniaks, Slavs, Albanians, and others. These groups had different cultures, languages, and histories. Tito made sure that no one group had too much power over the others. He gave each group a sense of pride in their identity, but also made them feel part of the larger Yugoslav nation. This system, known as brotherhood and unity, helped to keep the peace for many years. Tito worked hard to avoid conflicts between the different groups. He did this by making sure that each group had representation in the government. This allowed people from different backgrounds to have a say in how the country was run. Even though there were still some disagreements, Tito's leadership helped keep things calm for a long time. Under Tito's leadership, Yugoslavia was able to develop its own system that was different from other socialist countries in Europe. He did not follow the model of the Soviet Union, which was ruled by a single party. Instead, Tito created a more decentralized system, with power shared among different regions of Yugoslavia. This system gave the republics more freedom to make decisions for themselves, while still being part of the larger country. Tito's ideas helped Yugoslavia grow as a nation and become an important player in world politics. He used his position to promote peace and cooperation between countries. Tito worked to improve relations with both Western countries and the Soviet Union. He wanted to make sure that Yugoslavia was not caught in the middle of the Cold War. His leadership in the non-aligned movement helped Yugoslavia build connections with countries from all over the world. This movement included countries from Africa, Asia, and Latin America, who also wanted to remain neutral and independent. Tito's vision for Yugoslavia was one of independence, equality, and peace. He wanted his country to stand strong in the world, without being controlled by any outside power. Even though Tito faced many challenges during his time in power, he was able to overcome them with his strong leadership. He was able to maintain stability in a country that had many different challenges, both inside and outside its borders. Tito was also a skilled diplomat, able to navigate difficult relationships with other countries. He understood that diplomacy and strong leadership were important for keeping peace and making Yugoslavia strong. He also believed in helping other countries that were fighting for independence or facing struggles of their own. Throughout his life, Tito remained committed to the idea of a united and independent Yugoslavia. His leadership brought pride to the people of the country, and many saw him as a symbol of freedom and strength. Even after his death, his impact continued to be felt in the region. The countries that once made up Yugoslavia would eventually go through difficult times, but Tito's time in power remained a key part of their history. People remember Tito for the way he led Yugoslavia through a difficult period and kept it united. His legacy as a leader who fought for freedom and independence continues to shape the way people think about the history of the region.